Hi, I'm Shiny Nair and welcome to another episode of Vibrance. Today I'm going to be talking about debts and simple ways to come out of these debts. Let's first understand the planet which rules debts. It is the planet Mars or Mangal. Now, if Mars is strongly placed in your horoscope, then you will find that you can even get loans very easily and you can also repay them very easily. But if Mars is not strongly placed in your horoscope, that is the time you have a lot of challenges in repaying your loans and you land up in a lot of debts. Now, let's understand when is Mars very strong. So, if you look at your horoscope or if you look at your birth chart, if Mars is placed in the fiery signs, so when I say fiery signs means if it is placed in Aries or if it is placed in Leo or if it is placed in Sagittarius, then Mars does very well here. Also, Mars is exceptionally strong in the sign of Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn is Makar, which is ruled by Saturn. Saturn likes structure and discipline, which is something which also Mars likes. That is the reason Mars does very well here. So in these signs, Mars is very strong. Now let's understand where is Mars very weak. Now Mars is generally weak in all watery signs. So when I talk of watery signs, it is a sign of Cancer, it is a sign of Scorpio, and it is a sign of Pisces. The reason being that Mars is all about, it's a fiery planet, and in the watery signs it becomes very confused and it takes certain decisions which actually backfires and land at the ends the person lands up in debts. Now Scorpio is also a watery sign, but it is a sign which is ruled by Mars, yet Mars faces challenges in this sign. Now, if you look into your horoscope and if you see the 3rd house, the 6th house and the 9th and the 12th house, okay, in each of these houses, if you have the placement of Mars, then the person incurs definitely debts in his life. But yes, if Mars is strongly placed, as I said, in fiery signs or Capricorn, then he will be able to repay his loans very easily. And 6th house in the birth chart in your horoscope is actually the house which signifies debt. So we also need to understand about and know about that house very deeply. Now coming to taking loans. Most of us at some point of time in our life we would take loans. Either it could be to buy a house, or it could be to buy a vehicle, or it could be for education, or even businessmen take loans to even run their own businesses. So at this point, it is very advisable that one needs to take loan in the name of somebody whose Mars is actually very strong. So it could be any person from their own family. That would be better for him. Okay, that means it will help him to repay the loans also very easily. Now, if you are deep down in debts and you don't find a way out, then there are simple remedies which can help you to come out of it or gain freedom from it. Now, the remedies are: first is reciting a stotra which is called as the Gajendra Moksha Stotra. It's a very powerful stotra and it can help the person who is reciting it come out of any challenges or any unwanted situation. But the condition for this is that the person has to recite this early morning. Now there is another stotra also which is very powerful and which is known as the Ranamochak Stotra and Ranamochak Mangal Stotra. And this is the stotra dedicated to Lord Hanuman, who is the deity of the planet Mars. So actually reciting these two stotras will be extremely beneficial for you. And the third one is that you must donate sweets as and when possible. Okay, so just do these remedies with full faith, and besides this, yes, you need to also perform all your duties in life very diligently. With all these, I am sure it will be easy for you to come out of your debts. This is all for today. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.